What is up, folks? This is Carl the Shark Shooker, and today there's something that hit my desk that I felt like I needed to share with you guys. I've been following a guy named David Marcus now for about 2 years, maybe a little bit less, but pretty close to that amount of time. He is the lead director of Facebook Messenger and has really been part of this whole uprising and upbringing of chatbots and bringing message marketing and just doing all kinds of amazing things in the background that I've been pivy enough to actually follow and also design and develop with my business partner, Keith Gosnell, SegMate, which is a really cool chatbot and message marketing platform. Now, guys, Keith and I have literally been about 17 months now in development in this thing. We are just getting ready to announce our special plans. We're going to have a free trial so a lot of people can get on and try it, and also very, very low expense accounts that you can actually connect to unlimited fan pages, do unlimited messaging with. It is going to be based off subscribers, but also too, we're not doing any type of forced branding or anything like that, like I've seen with some of the other apps out there. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of great products out there, and I'm not going to be demoing SegMate on this video, but what I want to do is I want to point out this website that David just posted, and I thought it was an unbelievable resource that people need to be paying attention to, especially businesses of any type, e-commerce, real estate agents, local businesses, local business agencies. Everybody is really paying attention to this. This is actually revolutionizing and changing the way that we communicate with most of our customers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually kind of review this site with you guys real quickly and kind of get, allow you guys to get inside of my mind as a marketer, because one thing that I like to try to train people that do follow us is I like to train people that to start thinking like an actual marketer when they're looking at things. You'll actually find opportunities in things when you start thinking like a marketer, because you open up the doors for opportunity and trying to understand. Now, when it comes to Messenger, it's really about educating people, because there's sort of a wrong way to do it and a right way to do it. Now, there's been a lot of talk in some of the forums about people getting their accounts banned and stuff like that, and it's because they're actually abusing it like they would on email marketing sometimes. But the problem with even email marketing is you'll actually end up in the spam container and never even know if you're getting 100% deliverability in those inboxes. So with Messenger, even if they ban you or something like that, at least you know that you did something wrong and you can change and adapt and pivot from what you're currently doing, so that way you can actually market better to your customers or your potential customers. It really does come down to engagement and getting them involved, okay? Engagement, getting your customers involved, and then pulling them through the customer journey, okay? So let's go ahead and look at this site that I am pretty excited about, and I think that they did a phenomenal job, because it's really gonna be just an incredible resource for anybody and everybody that's into bots and messenger marketing. And again, too, I just wanna reiterate this, that if you're not using messenger marketing or bot marketing into your business right now, you are absolutely missing out, because big businesses are already seeing the light and they're hitting the green light hard with these things, and it's time for us to adapt to what is changing. The results are unheard of. The open rates, the click-through rates, if you use it correctly, are unheard of, and you can really increase your bottom line if you jump on now, guys. 2018 is going to be huge for this. It's already a huge buzzword, and I'm just excited that I get to participate as well. So here's the site. I'm just going to kind of review it. Up here, you've got to get starting, so they have like kind of a good way to go through this if you want. Advertising newsroom for developers. There's a developer side. But really, as a marketer, I want you to just start thinking about this and looking at this and using this as a resource. So they have this, which is cool. These are really the kind of the 4 pillars that Messenger is building its ecosphere around, okay? So you can see you've got drive awareness. It's a great way to drive awareness. Event awareness, brand awareness. We do, one idea we came up with is a subscription bot that's basically like hacks and tricks and like daily prayers or anything like that. Anything that's going to be around a certain niche that you're doing, you could use something like that. Then there's also to acquire Customers. Messenger has made it so easy for you to capture customers' data and get them subscribed inside of a chatbot or messaging type of software application, SegMate being ours, so obviously I'm going to plug it. But you can actually use this, and it's frictionless, guys. There's no forms or anything like that. You can actually use this, stick it on websites, stores, links, blogs, you name it, okay? Email. It's all available there to get people inside. Customer care, okay? Another thing that we see Facebook doing is actually moving into a support platform as well. We use it in our e-commerce businesses all the time to communicate to our customers, especially with delivery dates and stuff like that. Well, you can automate some of these processes using bots that you can build inside of these messenger platforms like SegMate. And to enable transactions. And this is kind of a beta thing in the US. Currently, when I'm recording this, of course, it could be different by the time you're watching the video. But I do want to mention that payment processing is going to be huge going into 2018 and definitely even bigger going into 2019 inside of Messenger. So you'll be able to shop from inside of Messenger and enable commerce all from inside of Messenger. Now, I do want to show you, now they're going to basically go through some of these different success stories where they've actually used Messenger successfully for businesses. Now, you can see this one's with the Golden State Warriors. Really, really cool kind of like case study that was done here. But it says drive awareness. 63% of people are messaging more than they did 2 years ago, okay? More people are in Messenger than they're actually on social media. There's been like a crisscross a couple of years ago where actually more people are spending time inside of there. And you could read more about awareness here. I'm going to leave the links to here so you guys will be able to get on this site. Acquire more customers. 80% of adults and 91% of teens use messaging apps every single day. Guys, we talk to our parents inside of Messenger. We talk to our kids inside of Messenger. We talk to our aunts, uncles, and cousins. We talk to our friends inside of Messenger. It's like a place where we can congregate and have private messages or even group messages if you so desire. Now, if you look at the numbers here, it's showing that there's a bigger trend happening at the younger ages as well. So from adulthood to teenagers, there's actually a drive up that teenagers are spending even more time. So it's going to show you the growth pattern of where this is going. Guys, your business, your favorite business should be inside of here. There's an analogy that I used to explain how messaging is versus newsfeed ads even, okay? Newsfeed ads is like our best versions of ourselves. We're walking, like imagine there's like a walk in the middle, and Facebook is having a barbecue, okay? You see the big F, and he's flipping burgers on the barbecue. And in the middle is the newsfeed, and it's like all of our best versions of ourselves, right? We're bragging about what we did today. We're showing pictures of our kids. We're showing vacations that we've been on. We're showing cars that we bought, if you're an entrepreneur. We're showing planes that we're getting on, okay? Or sometimes you see some people putting depressing stuff in as well, and that's where people need outreach and stuff like that where they can reach out to them. But every once in a while, you see something that says sponsored next to it, and that's where an ad or a company is actually advertising their product based off of targeting, and so just think they're holding their billboard and they're walking through. Now, if you look to the left and you look to the right, you're going to see little tables on each side, and each one of these tables is where you're actually sitting there with your best friends, with your family, with whoever you want to sit with at the table, just like you were at a barbecue. Okay, now imagine taking that one step further. Instead of the businesses that are just in the newsfeed or down the middle walkway, or the parade in the middle anyway, coming into the giant barbecue that we all get to play in and commerce together. Now imagine that some of our favorite businesses that we like to communicate with are now sitting at these tables alongside of your friends and your family. Now that's the power of Messenger. That's the difference, and that's the best analogy that I could come up with that's very visual for you visual people. So anyways, you can go here and look about acquiring customers. On the left-hand side, they're showing a Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes is actually doing some ads, and they allow you to do even ads direct to in Messenger ads, or you can actually collect your leads from some of your pages and then start educating them where they're at in there. There are some rules. There are some things that you want to make sure you follow. But all of that stuff is pretty much laid out and detailed here. They're actually showing you cars and you can actually have a thing called gallery where you could show cars on the car lot in that local area, as long as you have a local manager that's managing it, and you could sell cars right from inside of Messenger and acquire new customers, or at least educate future customers. After they've seen you enough times, they're going to probably come in and do business. So, enabling transactions. Again, David Marcus, he came from PayPal. He was the ex-CEO, director of PayPal. They brought him into Facebook Messenger. That was a huge, huge deal, by the way. And when they brought him into there, a big thing that you could obviously figure out is that they're bringing transactions not only into Messenger, but into Facebook. Facebook actually has shops that you can build inside of fan pages. So pretty amazing stuff that they're actually going after here. Now, 53% of people are more likely to shop with a business that they can message. Why is that, guys? Why 53% of the people are more likely to shop with a business that they can message directly? Well, it's because it inspires trust. Guys, when you could walk into a store and talk to a sales rep or talk to a clerk when you're buying something, it could actually increase the sale as well, because it's allowing that person to educate you on why this product is good and why you need to get it and why we have the best deal today only, right? With some urgency or something like that. But what that does, guys, is it actually brings the salesperson, if you're in sales, directly to the customer. And it also paints a picture for your customer that this must be a big company because they must care about their companies. See, people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. And that actually shows that you care and that you care enough about your business that you're willing to talk to your customers. And it's the best way that a lot of sales happen. Now, in e-commerce and stuff, you get a lot of questions about when is my delivery time, but the fact that somebody is there talking to them increases their chances of coming back and buying from them again. You've already now made them a buyer, so they know, like, and trust you at that point. Now the next time they're thinking about that product in your niche, they're going to be thinking about your store because you're going to be in front of them. There's also another saying that was done, I think a Harvard study, that said you need to be in front of your prospects 7 to 16 times or 17 times before they actually recognize you as an authority in that space. Guys, that is what the power of Messenger does for you. It's pretty exciting to me. So I'm going to continue to go through customer care. Okay, this is the support side. We kind of just talked a little bit about that. But 56% of people would rather message than call customer service. Guys, this right here is the way things are going. It is a matter of convenience for your customers, okay? It is a matter of convenience for them. Think about this. You pick up your phone and you have to call your bank. Isn't that such a pain in the butt every single time? How long are you spending time on the phone dialing 1, dialing 4, dialing an extension? Okay, finally now waiting. Now I'm listening to the music, the elevator music that they've got me on. Finally, after pressing all these buttons because the automated system wants to try to answer my question there, I get a live person. Well, bots can do sort of the same thing. And David Marcus, actually, I'm going to quote him on this. He said, I want to get rid of the 800 number. Now, that is a huge undertaking in itself and an audacious goal for sure. I don't know if we'll ever get rid of 800 numbers completely, but when people start taking over and getting in Messenger, it's going to be a huge, even a bigger growth pattern just for Facebook. And not only that, it's going to be a huge growth pattern for your business. All right, so let me go ahead and continue to go through here. There's a few other things. Beware your customers are. 1.3 billion people are on Messenger every single month. So extend your reach and find more customers. Obviously, go where your customers are at. Once you're where your customers are at, feed them what they want to eat. Okay, just feed them what they want to eat. They would like, one night you like pizza, right? Are you going to go to a Japanese sushi restaurant the night that you want pizza? No, you're going to go to the pizza place or get it delivered, and you're going to be eating piping hot pizza because that business happened to be near you at that time, right? It's kind of the same thing, but now it's putting you everywhere. It's kind of like that omnipresence thing. It puts you everywhere where your customers are. You just want to get them in there and bring them at that point. Over 2 billion messages are sent on messengers between people and businesses each month. And, again, this is just a great way to integrate into your business. Now, not everybody's on Messenger, but a very high percentage, 1.3 billion people. And in there's all kinds of sub-niches. There's all kinds of niches that you could be a part of. Now, I don't want to spend too much more time on here. I'm going to put the link inside of the description here of this post. This is just posted. If you get a ton of value out of it, guys, feel free to share this, okay? Share this to other people. I'm not going to give you any other links. We are going to have an announcement here very, very soon, like within the next couple of days about SegMate. I want you guys to give, I actually am going to challenge you guys. This is 2018 when I'm recording this, okay? I want to challenge you guys to start implementing bots into your business. And the thing about bots and also messenger marketing, once you build a bot out, it is a set and forget. Now, of course, you're going to tweak and pivot, make some changes, make some adjustments, but we're going to actually teach you and make sure that you know how to do that and bring you through the journey of getting more customers, building your list, and then eventually turning them into sales, and then taking the people that you've already sold and getting them to buy more, increasing your average order value and increasing your long-term value, your long-term customer value, and it's just going to increase your business amazingly today. Now, guys, I'm going to go and leave you with that. Links are in the description. Like it. Another video where we'll be talking about how you can get free access to SegMate. All right, guys, this is Carl Schickert. We'll see you on another call. Bye.